Hi everyone, we're looking at a rebate edge concrete slab and we're going to look at the excavation part of it. Okay, we've discussed the into-over method of doing the calculation in class, and this is just how we put it in the costing sheet. Now, to allow for access and future landscaping, we're going to over excavate by 1 metre. So we're going to add 1 metre, and we're going to make it a rectangle. So it's going to be 13.64 by 23.26, and we're going to excavate to the RL of 350. Okay, so we're going to go from 620 to 350. All right. Now, when we do that, that will be 270 mil in depth. Okay, so from 350 to 620 is 270 mil, and that's our depth there. So we're going to go our length times our width times our depth times our bulking. Okay, and that's going to give us an answer of 94.228 cubic meters. Then our next step is to do the beam. So when we do the beam, we've got to put all the sides in from A through to F, and then we're going to actually put the plan lengths in starting from the top. So we've got 11.64 and so forth through to F. Then we put in our deductions. We've got to deduct 450 mil because that's the width of the footing, and we don't have any deductions on the internal corners because this has been reduced back here 450, but it also projects past there 450, so it remains the same. So our internal corners have no deductions, so that's C and D, and then our other corners, our other sides have deductions. Then we get our totals when we take our length minus our footing width, and we get our totals coming down here. And we get a total lineal meters, a total beam length of 64 meters. All right, now that we've calculated the length of the footing around the length of the beam around the outside of the slab, we then have to calculate the beam section, this sectional size. Okay, so this size here. So we're going to break it up into two shapes. One's this rectangle, area 1, and we've got a length of 450 and a width of 400. So when we do that, we get 0.18 meters squared. Then we do the triangle, which is 200 by 200, area 2, and the formula for that is half the base times the height, and that'll be half is 0.5 times our 0.2 times our 0.2, and that gives us an answer of 0.020. And when we add those two together, we get 0.200 meters squared. So that is the total area of that beam section. Okay, so what we do then to get the amount of spoil that's going to be removed, we've got the beam length, which is 64.4. We times it by our beam section, which we just calculated. Then we times it by 1.1, which is our 10% bulking. That gives us an answer of 14.08 cubic meters. Then what we do, we add our sections together, and our sections together were 94.228 at the top here, and we've got our other portion here 14.08. So there we have 94.228 plus our 14.08. That gives us 108.308 meters cubed, and we're going to round that up because that's what the question told us to do, or what the task told us to do. So we round that up to 109 cubic meters. Okay, and then we just put that up here. The unit is meters cubed and the quantity is 109. Okay, so that's all done. Good luck.